to you live from an upload speed of 1.17 megabytes per second. It's time for Destiny Down Under.
Welcome to the 254th episode of the Destiny Down Under podcast. It's a Friday night. We're, I don't know, well-oiled.
Mate, you only just got that out. You only just got those words out.
I know, right? It's been a long week, and normally I have Friday nights to sit on my ass on the lounge and sort of like fucking, you know, get my fucking Kamehameha, fucking gain my power back before the fucking podcast on a Saturday, but no such luxury this week, and that's totally fine because, you know, I kind of like it when we do the Friday night ones because I feel like it's us at our peak, because like not like an actual high peak, but like if you turn a mountain upside down, like a deep trough peak, like. Yeah, this is as wild as it's ever going to get. So we've got some ideas. There's not much happened in the Destiny universe over the last fucking week, so there's not too much to cover off. So a bit of ingenuity was applied to the wheels behind the fucking behind the curtains of the DDU today, and yeah, basically we're just going to rip all your opinions a new one. So stick around if.
It's gonna be a spicy meatball.
It's gonna be a spicy meatball. Even the ones we agree, we're still gonna. We made a pact beforehand. We're not agreeing with anything or anyone or even each other. So just expect chaos. That'll come up a little bit later in the show. But first, let's do our usual recap of how has your existence been in the last 6 days, Matt?
Look, a lot's happened.
All right,
I'm on TikTok. Was that on TikTok last time?
No, I mean, you told me that after last week's podcast, and I was like, wow. And then I followed you, and I don't know that you followed me back. Okay, I'm not sure.
Oh, I didn't even see you.
There you go. Too famous already. Too big. Your TikTok is
not
bigger than...
really. Well,
it's hard starting a new thing, isn't it? It's kind of shitty. Like, it makes
but here's the thing, right? If you look, I don't think I've even tweeted about it. I haven't tweeted about it. I haven't put in a YouTube video. The only place I've promoted it is on Twitch. On stream, right?
Yeah.
And watch Marlon's newest TikTok. Huh? How do I get? Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Are you stat checking your TikTok 1 week after creating it?
No, listen to this. I put TikTok Marlon Games into Google.
Yep.
Top search, watch Marlon's newest TikTok. Underneath it, discover My Name Is Bife's popular video.
Get metrics. Get metadata into oblivion. We'll add that to the fucking string of shit that we're angry about tonight. That's fucking... I mean, I'm not angry about it. I think it's fucking hilarious, but I can understand if you're a bit miffed.
Well, okay. Well, here's what I was saying.
Has Bife got TikTok? Has Bife got TikTok?
I don't think he even has fucking TikTok.
Well, there you go. You're the biggest fucking law dude on TikTok. Who cares? You don't even have to try. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
I'm not even doing
I know,
law.
you're just being,
doing fucking
you're doing the thing that I have always thought you were better at, and that is being fucking funny.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. So all the Twitter videos, I've just made them to TikTok videos.
You're just doing a double edit and making them vertical instead of horizontal.
Actually,
set yourself up a template.
You know, our mate fucking Jack Utto went over to Facebook.
Yeah.
I had a meeting with him a while ago, and he was like, "Mate, I'll show you this. It's called I think it's called Ladder, and it's just a website, and it converts your videos into TikTok format, and it crops the camera and everything. You don't have to do anything.
He's a good bloke. Good on him. There you go.
You literally, it's
looking after you.
Like, yeah, you could do it in Adobe, but this is like so quick. It's unbelievably stupid easy.
He'd be a good person to get on the podcast on a week when there was no Destiny shit to talk about, and we just like make it the most Australian podcast ever. Like him Panda.
Yeah, well, he's doing. Oh,
he's doing great. Doing fucking great things on Facebook. I don't know. I mean, admittedly, like I don't watch streams on Facebook, but I see heaps of his tweets and stuff about it, and I'm like more power to him. It's a big dick move to jump onto Facebook, I think, and fucking it's paying out for him. So rock and roll.
Do you think? Did you see Panda was almost coming for me?
Why? What happened? Oh, because he half believed the cancel. That's my favorite thing that's happened this week. Yeah.
So look, a bit of Marlon Law this morning. Okay, I was getting legit angry with Twitch chat backseating me in Mario Kart.
How can you even know that they're backseating you during Mario Kart?
No, because when I finish a race, anything I did wrong, bro, why did you do that there? Why didn't you take the shortcut? Why did you sandbag? Why didn't you do this on the third lap? And I was like, okay, little shits, who's got Mario Kart? Let's go. 1v1 me right now. Who's got Mario Kart? Oh, no, I don't even have the game. I've never played it before.
Yeah, but like, look, you do need to know. Like, this. Mario Kart's kind of universal because everyone at some point has played a Mario Kart, and they don't change all that.
But
fucking burping.
You don't see the lobbies I'm in. I'm in the fucking sweat.
I didn't realize there was Mario Kart sweats until I saw you. Like, remember when you used to join like matches back in the day? And it'd be fun, and you'd win most of them. Fuck that. Forget that. It's over.
No. Anyway, so I was throwing fists at chat, and the only person brave enough was Rin. Well, there was actually 3 people. Rin was like, "Oh, I'll fucking 1v1 ya," and it was like, I said, "If you lose, you get a season ban, like my Mario Kart season ban." So that board behind me has a season.
Yep.
When that fills up to 21, we start a new season. And that can go anywhere between like 10 days and like a month.
Yeah. Potentially 6 weeks. Like 2 months.
And I was like, if you win, then you get a VIP in the chat for a couple seasons, which is pretty big. Yep. Anyway, it was a fucking slaughter. It was like doing jiu-jitsu against a child.
I don't even want to imagine jiu-jitsu against a child. That's just unsporting. But I'm worried about you. You're doing baby stuff tomorrow. That's why the podcast now. And now you're saying fucking jiu-jitsu on a child.
It was like doing a 100-meter sprint against a toddler.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, you've honed yourself into a Mario Kart weapon over years at this point. Yeah.
And it's different. 1v1s are very different from in a battle where people can fuck you over. Like, it's...
Yeah, it's like sixes and,
Yeah. So absolutely slammed Rin, banned her, and then she went on Twitter and did this fucking twit longer that said, like, my experience of Marlon games. And it was like, I saw Marlon at the shops and he completely ignored me, and then he stole Milky Bars.
Nah, but it was, the thing that makes it believable is that in the copy paste a fucking thing or whatever it was that she's there. I went up to Marlon, I saw him in the shops, and I tried to talk to him, and every time I tried to talk to him, he kept going, I'm like, there's a 50% chance Matt will do that to you if you meet him. Like, that's not the implausible part. It's the shoplifting that just makes it ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to be fair, I saw it pop up because I was, killing time at work and saw that pop up and retweeted it without even reading what it was. So, I'm like, well, whatever. It's like, I guess that's the confidence with which I know that I can bank on Matt's character. I'll retweet what looks like a cancellation post just without reading it. And then I read it and it was funny. So, look, Rin copped a bit of stick for that. There was people who were upset, and we were talking about it a little bit. And I think that makes it even funnier when people who were like frothing for a bit of like, ooh, I want me... I'm fucking coming in for me drama, and then they just get debated and their time's wasted. So suck shit.
Yeah, like I don't know why you would be like it's deceptive, but it's not.
It's a joke.
Maybe people thought that I wasn't in on it, and maybe it was given the wrong impression. But I wasn't really in on it, but I didn't have an issue with it either.
Yeah, I mean, look. if there's a poster boy for having thick skin in this community or maybe on the internet in general, it's you. Because you can roll with the punches just about better than anyone I've ever met. I mean, how many times have we tried exactly that stunt with you? Like, probably 4 or 5 now. Attempted cancellations. None of them stick. You're like fucking Teflon. It's ridiculous.
Hey. So yeah, Panda was in there. It was like I was calling up the boy. I don't know if I want to see that dude's voice. That's for sure.
Yeah, no. I'm sure they're lovely gentlemen.
Lovely tattooed gentlemen.
Yeah. Nah, he's a good egg, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of him. just leave that the fuck alone. All right, what else have you got? What else happened?
Mate, I've trained 9 times this week.
9 times. That's more than I've
double
trained
sessions,
this
Muay
year.
Thais.
Holy shit.
Muay Thais and Jiu-Jitsu sessions twice a day. I did an MMA session today. Boom.
Fucking big workout.
Then I keep coming back because we've got fucking 64 cans of Solo because of that sponsorship bullshit. I mean, slamming 2 Solos every time I get on.
Going out to the fridge in the garage and fucking loading up. Giving yourself the diabetes. No, it was sugar-free, wasn't it?
It was, but...
It's still, look, it still tastes heaps sweet. You know your body doesn't know the difference between real sugar and fake sugar. So, like, anything that tastes like it's really sugary is just as bad for you as real sugar.
Like, what is in?
Straight chemicals.
Is that what it is? Is it just chemicals that tricks your taste buds? What is it?
It's artificial sweetener.
What is sweetener? What is it, Log?
I don't fucking know.
You're the chemist.
I make like road underpasses for a living. It's a very different kind of chemistry.
Work it out.
I will. I'll research it for next week. We'll circle back. Like Matt watching the first episode of Halo, I'm going to talk about artificial sweeteners next week, okay? Because I'm sweeting up without them, but Matt sure as fuck isn't. You know what happened in my part of the world this week?
What?
And I'm filthy I missed it. ScoMo went to my local pub.
Your actual local?
Yeah, like 300 meters away, local. And I was at swimming lessons with the kids. And I got home and checked my phone, and everyone's like, "Oi!"
Come on down.
But he copped a fair rinsing from from some people I assume will never have to buy a beer in that pub again. So that's probably the most exciting thing that has happened in my corner of the world for quite some time. But you know, the thing I couldn't believe is people just, like, news reporters can't understand basic geography. They're like, "Oh, it's on the Central Coast." It's not on the Central Coast. It's fucking idiots. Anyway, I'm just angry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Central Coast. You're in Sydney.
I'm in Newcastle, man.
Well, yeah, but like...
The Central Coast is between Sydney and Newcastle. Matt's even... Don't become a journalist. It's fine. You know where you know what? You know the places I know in fucking Western Australia?
Nothing.
Perth. That's it. And you know what? If you
That's
said...
all I see.
Yeah, but if you said put Perth on a map, I'd know it's in like the bottom half. Yeah. Right? But I've got no fucking idea. Like, is it on the bit that comes down or where? I'm pretty sure it's on the wet. Like, Matt doesn't even know. I don't even know. Anyway.
And are we still doing what happened this week?
Yeah, like, why not? I mean, look, there's fucking nothing's happening in Destiny, so we might as well.
You want to go a bit more because I've been talking all the spotlight.
Look, my life is very boring at the moment.
So what? The Prime Minister went to your pub, and what else?
I went to work.
Destiny?
I played a little bit of Destiny. You know what we did on Wednesday night? We just played fucking Control all night and talked shit. And part of me is like, not Control. Just sixes. Wednesday night, sixes. Just anyone who turns up in chat, wants to play, jump in, whatever. Just have a shit, talk shit. And I feel like sometimes that's good because I like just not to have an agenda and shit that we want to get done and all that is nice. But I think it'll get a bit fucking dry over the next few weeks if I'm perfectly honest. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. What about you? All right, you close it out. What's the last thing that's happened?
I've played a lot of Elden Ring. I actually didn't play any Destiny on stream. I've been slamming Elden Ring. I think
that's okay. I don't think like people will be too angry about that because Destiny's in a bit of a lull and Elden Ring's on.
Numbers have been pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, the backseating, I actually quit one day.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm not doing it. I thought about it because I'm like, on Wednesday I had that thing again. I could play Elden Ring and stream it. And then I'm like, no. Because I'll end up pissed off. Because I end up pissed off every time I play it anyway. But I don't need to be pissed off in a format that's recorded for the internet.
Such a good game, though.
It is. I mean, look, there's a lot of it that just, I don't even know why the multiplayer system's there. It doesn't offer anything really at all. It could not be there at all and the game wouldn't lack at all.
Its greatest strength is it rewards, fucking go figure, an open world game that rewards you for exploring.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yep.
You go and explore, you could get an absolute batshit crazy weapon that you otherwise wouldn't have get, or a spell, or a sorcery, or fucking whatever. You're like,
yep,
wouldn't even know it's there if
go
I
and kill
just
this
followed
one
the main
prick and you'll
quest
get some Ashes of War drop. And you're like, oh,
yeah,
okay. And you don't realize that it's, oh, wow, you know, like shit that I picked up that I'll like go on YouTube and watch tutorials and I'm like, oh, I better go there and kill that asshole. And then I check my inventory before I've
already got it.
set off. Already got it. Already done it. Good on you, Loggy, for just getting out there and checking, seeing the sights. I mean, admittedly, it also is a game that rewards you extortionately for just killing a giant chicken, making it fall off a cliff over and over again. So if you go about it that way, you can just boost your shit. Don't do it on stream. People will get real angry at you, but it's funny.
I killed a dragon.
That's pretty good. That's impressive. Which one? In the lakes? That one?
A big one.
They're all big.
You know about that one? I won't say. I won't say it.
The one that comes down the hill.
Is it not? It's a puppa dragon.
A puppy dragon?
A puppa dragon. No, as in like not
a baby dragon.
No, like dad dragon. Papa.
Oh, papa. I thought you meant like papa, like puppy.
No.
Oh,
no,
shit.
Papa.
We need to fucking.
I got papa.
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 Right,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. Right. Papa some more. Yeah, right. That kind of dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've killed one, I think, in the lake. That's it.
You've only killed one. You killed more than one, surely. You're further than me.
I think I am. I mean, I've hardly touched it this week, so you might have caught up. Did you kill Dream Lady, whatever her name is?
Oh, within the library?
Yeah. With all the all the mates just having a fucking lay around. What a joke.
Yeah. I was like,
I'm just like, get up. Fucking hell. You've been lying in here for God knows how long. Imagine how bad it'd smell. Just 30 people in there dropping their guts. Ridiculous.
Yeah. With no lower limb control.
No, with no lower limb control. Just fucking crook. Gross. I think most places in Elden Ring would smell awful. Anyway, let's move on.
Oh, do you know what I did do though?
What?
I have to debrief with you because I made a lot of people angry.
This is. I know there's something good when Matt's like, "We're going to talk about this after the podcast." Just, now he's what? How did you make a lot of people angry? How?
Including, you know how nice Watts is the nicest person fucking ever.
Yeah, she's the best of us. Up there with Festivus.
She was typing all caps in my chat, like angry.
Did you kill someone again?
Yeah.
Was it someone that was defenseless?
It was like apparently the best NPC with the longest quest line that has the most shit to do, and I just straight up murdered him.
I mean, it makes for a different gameplay experience.
She's like, you're not even going to play the whole game. Matt's going to finish it with like 40%.
Yeah.
You might as well not pick anything up. You might as well not do anything.
Be somebody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You only live once. That's it. You make mistakes. You got to learn to get on with it, right?
You know, she told me today, her husband, Tomo.
Yeah.
They had it on the big screen. He's like, I can't watch this anymore.
This man is an imbecile and I cannot endure this content for a moment longer.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you got to be someone's flavor because people turn up, so that's fine. I mean, look.
You got to be someone's flavor.
Right? Hey?
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's talk about Destiny because I want to get into ripping people in your ass. How about that?
Yeah, right.
All right. Here's the sting. Let's go. And I edited that like fucking 4 years ago and I'm still getting mileage out of it. How good. What a high value effort. All right. So we've got Bizarro Gambit this week. Have you played Bizarro Gambit? I haven't played it yet.
No.
All right. Well, we can't really talk about that, can we? I've heard that it's okay from certain people. I don't know. We'll
From
see
what I've
everyone's-
heard, it's maybe slightly better, but there is still.
It's still Gambit. I mean, it doesn't resolve the issues of like the issues with Gambit are like heavy and what people are using in Gambit as much as anything else.
Yeah, so it doesn't really solve that. And if you're coordinated, you can also like skip an invasion too by the way you bank modes.
Just double them down really quick or something.
Well, you get to 24, so it hasn't opened yet, and then you put 60 in.
That's, of course, you know what? Someone figured that out on the first game, and it became. We were talking about this. There'll be a meta that will rise almost instantly, and then the game will be ruined henceforth. All right, cool. Well, we're not really going to talk about that, but if you want to go and experience that for yourself, it's in your Destiny Director in the same place Gambit always is.
What I'll do is I'll give you the best idea I had from the previous podcast.
The DCP.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not above just recycling DCP content. Everyone on that podcast is smarter than me, so I'm fine with it.
Here's what I reckon, right?
What do you reckon?
To help with the heavy situation.
Mm-hmm.
Why not try this? In Vow of the Disciple, we know they've got the new relics, the old relics. How about if you go through as an invasion, just give them a relic. Another weapon.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I think
what happens.
It's novel. I mean, it might be overpowered, but you know, at least it's not someone sitting at the back of the map and shooting fucking Gallon at you. You know what I mean? Like, at least you get one of the 3 relics. You get fucking.
Yeah, give them the nut. Fucking lazy.
I'm not against it. I think it's actually a pretty good idea, and I mean, it's in the game. I mean, imagine how bad the netcode would be with a bit of lag, just fucking laser waving around everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I had.
No, it's fine. Grandmasters are back. Have you done the Grandmaster that everyone's having a sook about? Me neither. I just sort of, thought about it for a bit and then didn't. I just wasn't in the mood. I couldn't get myself over the hurdle of getting like 3 people organized to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
are you at level?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're better than me. I've really struggled with the power grind again and then the pinnacle grind.
Yep.
I've honestly, like, previous seasons has been fine because you just had to do the pinnacle grind once and then you didn't have to do the powerful again. And but because I reset everything with Witch Queen, fuck me. I just can't deal with duplicates and
it's been. I'm at like fucking whatever it is, 1559 or whatever. You know, like I need one heavy, man. And like I've gone through probably 6 pinnacle drops and not gotten it. It's driving me fucking mad. So duplicate protection or slot protection or whatever they want to call it, it's like sleeping at the wheel. It needs to fucking pull its finger out its ass and start doing its job, if indeed it does exist at all. Because it's rude. So I think everyone's a bit upset because what is it? It's Lightblade.
Acute burn.
Lightblade and acute burn. It's pretty fucking gnarly. It's pretty rough. I think it's fine that it's rough. I mean, I haven't experienced it, and I probably would have had a dummy spit as well if I had. You know, I'll just make up a story about what I would have done if I experienced this difficult content. But I think as long as you can understand where you went wrong, it's okay. I know that there's, a lot of people are complaining that there's like really brutal one-shotting enemies and stuff in there, which that's pretty unforgiving. But I don't know that that's not something that we shouldn't have in the game, right? What do you think? Do you think people are just being soft?
Look. So what did someone say? Is a juice worth the squeeze?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to answer that. No, it's not. And that's why we couldn't get over the hurdle and do it on Wednesday.
Honestly, like, you boil it down to that. Is it worth? Like,
I don't know. Look,
okay.
I mean,
like, I do think there should. Okay, so there's 2 things. Internal motivation, great. Hard activity, like I saw someone like Fallout Place. I actually really enjoyed it. It was really tough to get through. It felt good to get through it. Cool. All right, let's say you spent fucking 40 minutes doing it. Was it worth the time? And then the external motivation comes in. What did you get for it?
Yeah,
got a random roll.
Like, that's the thing.
chance
like,
to get
you look at someone like Fallout, who's like, his job is playing this game, right?
Yeah.
He probably has everything he needs anyway, because he's far more like grind motivated than you are. I think. I mean, he was playing like extortion amounts of Gambit last week, so the man is in the mix of it. I don't think he needs anything. Therefore, for him, it's solely the challenge, and maybe like a drop that he's looking for of whatever gun, palindrome or something like that. So for him, I imagine it's more about being challenged in the content than it is about the reward. But for me, it would be about what I get out of it, and I honestly don't think that. Like, I didn't even know it was that hard. Like, it wasn't until the next day that people were sort of talking about it that way. So I still didn't bother, which I guess is kind of bad. But anyway, I'm sure I'll normally get there right at the end of the season or stock up for next season.
Yeah, I don't know. My motivation wasn't there to do the pinnacles, and I don't know if my motivation would be there to even jump in. I think once I've had a taste of the taste of contest mode for raid and also legendary campaign was so good. I don't want to put anything else bad in my mouth.
Yeah, you don't want to go back to sucking on the same old shit you were sucking on last season, right? Like before this DLC.
Then again, it's a new strike, but I don't know.
You don't want to go back to drinking fucking Tui's new after you've like learned about all the better stuff or extra dries or any of that peasant shit. He's been out there drinking good beers.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure that we changed anyone's mind or informed anyone about anything about the Nightfall stuff. But look,
what I honestly I would love to see some stats. I want to see stats of engagement. I wish I could be on a fly on the wall to look at how many people got a pinnacle level, got ready for Nightfalls, and then participated in it. I really would love to see that.
Yeah. Okay.
I know Bungie would never share it, but I just think.
I think, like, look.
I'm picking up on a similar mood. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like.
Yeah, you can't. I'm kind of an outlier because I'm just intermittently really fucking lazy. And there'll be things that, like, I'm going to do one more raid to get, like, be able to craft Cataclysmic or whatever it is. And I just can't be bothered. So when I'm in a lazy man mood, I'm just a fucking Snorlax. I'm not going anywhere. So just discount me. But I don't know. I mean, look, maybe we can put it to chat later on and we can, we'll do it quickly now. How about that? If you can't be bothered doing Nightfalls, type can't be bothered in chat. There you go. I can't be bothered. We've got Iron Banner coming back next week. I think that's a welcome addition, and I'm hoping that I can finally get my final 1560 fucking armor piece. Or what is it, 1560 or 1360? I keep getting mixed up. It's 15. Look at all these people, can't be bothered. How beautiful. But again, a reiteration of the warning that the Iron Banner rejig is on its way, and you've got 2 more Iron Banners to hand in all of your tokens and your bounties and everything. So I'm kind of dreading that because I've got shitloads of them. And I'm gonna
honestly do it on stream. Do it on stream.
And what, like, talk to people or
literally sink beers and talk to people and hand in tokens.
Sink beers and hand in tokens. But like the part of it, it's not like the actual doing of it. It's just inventory management that fucking don't want to have to do.
I know, it sucks. That's why you have to make it fun.
You can open all of this shit and it'll stay in. You know, if your postmaster was big enough that you could open it all and then go through it, sweet. But it's gonna be like, do 10, run down to the postmaster, fucking it's all shit. Delete it, run back up to old mate. Fucking hell. Anyway, we're having a whinge. It's
gotta clean your vault like I did, mate.
Yeah, I'm getting back up there because you know what? I'm keeping red boxes. I'm going to start deleting them. I don't give a shit. Like, I've made 2 guns in the entire time we've had weapon crafting. I don't need all of the red boxes. Okay. What else is going on? Kilts for kids. That's in there. That's actually important. Kilts are, in and of themselves pretty awesome. Here you go. I'll pull it up here. It's done every year. So go and check it out. Jump into the TWAB. Give it a look. It's pretty gold. The other sort of community-minded thing that is in here is the Destiny kind of pixel art that ended up on Reddit r/place. Now I didn't know what the fuck this was about until
I was such a
Twitter
boomer. I had to research what this was about.
like, what the fuck's r/place? And I think Sassy told me because he's pretty cool and hip and
a child.
He's got his ear to the ground on that sort of shit. But
Degenerate.
I don't know. I didn't realize it was like basically a pixel-based warfare. That it was basically pits communities against each other. And
you know what I don't understand is how you coordinate people. Do you get like a template or a blueprint or something?
It'd have to be. It'd have to be. And like the hexadecimal codes for the colors and stuff, like, and this is the square we're doing it in. And I don't know. Maybe next time we just need to get in there and try and get the DDU on there by drawing a really rudimentary penis. That'd be about us.
The amount of people you need, though, to have any impact is nuts.
Oh, I mean, look, the Traveler's on there, so the DDU logo is kind of on there, right? Hey, shout out to the Destiny community for putting our fucking logo on there that we stole from Bungie anyway. Whoops.
Just put the yellow outline around it.
Yeah, just get Keg to do a black pixel fucking outline around it. Sweet. And like the little speech bubbly thing. Yeah, there we go. Fucking legends. How good. We knew we were loved all along. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But also there's this emblem that you can go and get in celebration of that. It's called Crushed Gamma. He's been crushed. Shit.
No, Gamma.
Is he all right? Gamma's dead. Gamma's dead,
look,
kids. And then here you go. Here's the
crushed
emblem.
Gamma.
Gamma died and all we got was this emblem. Fucking terrible.
A bit of controversy. Well, look, I had people a bit angry in my chat about, streamers like XQC just causing chaos, just getting people to fucking like
delete shit.
Destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. But here's my response. The only reason that is fun is because you have villains. And like you said, it's warfare. It's you holding ground. If you put stuff down and someone couldn't go and ruin your artwork, there's no risk to it. It's like Minecraft. It's the difference between having your base being blown up and having like immortal mode. Yeah, it's just fun building stuff. It's more exciting if your shit can get fucked up too.
Yeah, it's kind of like Valheim, right?
Yeah.
Like, where's the fun in building a fort in Valheim if a troll can't come along and fuck you over for a bit, right? Like, or whatever.
I forgot about that game.
I think about it way more than I should. Like,
really?
every time I fucking see someone tweet about it, I'm like, man, I wonder how my house is going. And I know where my house is just on Jugs' hard drive because he saved it. So
it's a good game.
Yeah, I think one day we're all going to have to get on the beers and revisit our Valheim village, and I don't know, me, you, and Chris and Jugs can bully everyone else because we've got better shit than them. So how good?
Yeah. I think it was cool. I think it's cool that they got something on there. I'm surprised actually with how big some communities are that we got a space. So well done.
I'm pretty happy that, like, if you look at it, I didn't pick this up when I first, because I was looking at the tweets of it. But how good's Rolk down in the corner?
Yeah, Rolk's there. He's got his sword out.
If you told me that they could so accurately capture, like, Rolk in, like, that's what, like 40 pixels maybe?
Yeah, his head's only like, his head's 2 pixels.
3 pixels, yeah, right? Like, I want to know who planned this out. That's what I want to know. Because it really, like, genius tier shit. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, what else is in here? There's some patch stuff and rah movie of the week. Oh, yep. Very good. Right. If you want to go and have a look at the art, go and look at it because it's very good and the videos are good. There's a 8-bit First Disciple, pretty good. I like that sort of stuff. But if you don't like music, I guess it's probably not for you. Anyway, I'm killing time. Matt, do you want to introduce our new segment to the populace?
Yeah, sure. It's called Bing Bong, Your Opinion's Wrong. And we just you give us a hot take and we're probably just going to argue with it just to play devil's advocate because Bing Bong, Your Opinion's Wrong. So even if we agree with you, we're just going to dispute it for the chaos.
This is the bar that we've set for ourselves, right? Like, even if you've, like... I don't know. I mean, I didn't want to give away what we were going to do because I think most people would be like, oh, they'll discuss it and whatever. And like, no, we have no intention of really discussing it. we just want to rip on something, and I think that's wholesome. I think that it's like a colon cleanse in a way for your Destiny shit takes. You can just flush them away, wheel stomp on their head, and you'll never have to think about it again.
Because if you listen to this, either way, you're gonna win because you're either gonna agree with the hot take or you're gonna agree with us. Like we're just playing both sides of the fence.
Yeah, exactly. It's just content. It's just noise. Really, is what it is, right? All right. Yep. We're going to go straight off the bat. We're going with Coin Collector or Spoon. His name's Spoon. Hey. All right, whatever. I'm going to pull up people's tweets and out people in the video because I don't want people being nasty. But double primaries meta is greater than literally everything else. Bring it back, you cowards. Hand cannons have been dominant in PvP for literally 8 years now. Time to be reined in. Matthew?
He's contradicted himself. Double primaries, and he goes on about.
Then people can run fucking 2 hand cannons. I mean, you could do that now, but like,
they want to go back.
They want to go back to double primaries.
They want to get away from abilities. Hey, what's his name? What's their name?
Spoon is their name.
Spoon, go fucking play Valorant, mate. All right.
There's a game for that. It's not this.
Wait. That's got abilities too. Go play CSGO, all right?
Yeah.
You competitive sweat lord.
There's a reason they changed it, and that's because it was shit. That's why we ended up here. It was designed that way. That's it. Fucking hell. All right. I think we've...
Good. So that's the level we're doing. We're
just being bitchy old men, really. We just like... grumpy old cunts at the pub is basically the vibe of this. Here's one. Oh, this is a bit awkward. Good friend, lovely person. I'm sorry in advance. Here it is. Here we go. Weapons shouldn't have random rolls. If I pick up X gun or hear it behind me in PvP, I should know what it does immediately to have a fighting chance instead of getting ganked by 8-hour-a-day sweatlords who built the perfect gun. Year 1 was better. And then Mikey says something. He comments. But Orchid's response is, I just like Halo better.
We'll go play Halo then.
Exactly. You know why you're not playing Halo? Because no one else plays fucking Halo. We're going to play multiplayer Halo by yourself. It's fucking dead game. Look, came out in November. It's fucking gone.
How would all the content creators make their money though if it was got rid of random roles?
It's true.
I was there. I was there at the summit. I was there at the summit where I distinctly remember Gigs yelling at a dev saying...
Gigs, like, I'm imagining this big... Like, he seems like a nice person.
It wasn't yelling.
I feel like you're putting yourself into Giggs' shoes. I feel like that's what's happening.
I remember distinctly what he said. He said, "This is not what we want. Give us random rolls back." And the dev's like, "Do you all want random rolls?" And everyone's like, "Yes."
It's what the people want. Power to the people, right? The other thing too, I think sound cues, like, they work just as well, right? Like, there's no different. Like, you know what a hand cannon sounds like, you know what a sniper rifle sounds like, you know what a fusion rifle sounds like, and none of them do like drastically different things. So I think the sound cues point is, I don't know,
Look, I don't plan to agree with Awkward, but to
Awkward,
Awkward,
not awkward.
Awkward. But to concede a point, the Destiny community would be happier if they could just get their loot and go play something else.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complete their collections and then just get out.
All right, here we go. Good question. Says beards. They can put bloody Guardians on the moon, but they can't give Guardians beards. They can be unisex. I would gladly throw a beard onto my female hunter. You know what? There's no beards on this podcast, and we do fine. You don't need a beard. You just need a mustache. Or like whatever this garbage sort of half-assed samurai shit I've got growing on my face is, right? That's all you need. You don't need a full beard. Maybe they need stubble. What do you reckon? That's actually
here's the thing.
Point. We should have beards, but anyway.
Yeah, look, I'm having a hard time
It's having a
disputing that
hard
one.
see. We promised ourselves we'd disagree with everything, and we're failing, Matthew. We're failing.
Because
Matty wants a beard.
those concept artists have put furry boots on the monsters in the monster
You
stuff.
just think that they could just put the fur on the...
Just cut that shit out and stick it on the face.
Yeah, just
Am I wrong though?
Down
Stick
like
it on the
here,
face.
down here. I'm fucking halfway down your chest. I'm tefty teft. Fucking let's go. Let's go. You can.
Look,
Yeah. All right. Look. They haven't done it yet. Don't hold your fucking breath. That's as nasty about that as I can be. Everyone in the future is clean shaven except the drifter. Stop it. How does a drifter get away with it? Anyway, that's just to make him look evil and rugged. All right, Sentinel8177 says the state of PvP content for the last 3+ years is inexcusable. And the thought of killing another champion or managing my vault made me uninstall the game last September for the first time since it launched on PC. This is we're getting into the caliber of responses I kind of anticipate.
Yeah, but these aren't hot takes. This is just
this is just like I'm upset. I mean, it sucks. Nothing is happening.
See, like
in PvP.
a hot take about PvP would be PvP is completely fine. It's meant to be a power fantasy, and what do you expect? Like you're meant to get frozen.
Yeah.
You need to feel powerful. If you want a competitive game, go play CS:GO.
Go play.
That's a hot take.
I mean, it is. It's kind of there. Nah, it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with PvP. I'm trying really hard just to argue with everyone. I don't want to have to go to the effort of learning to play new maps. I know all the ones in the game now. I don't want any new ones. I'm old and feeble. Someone's going to clip that out of context and I'm going to end up fucking cancelled. So that's great. All right, Forever Falling. Here we go. Where are the PvP maps? Gambit maps. It's been something like 900 days since the last new map. I don't like being a backseat dev, but this is concerning. Mate, they've taken maps out. I think it's good. I think we should all just have one map for each mode. I think there's too many maps.
How many maps does CS:GO have?
3. I don't know. I haven't played it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I base this in the same
mod.
map every time I see it. So get wrecked.
How many?
Valorant.
Maps are
how
there?
many maps does Valorant have?
I'll tell you what. I haven't watched Overwatch for I don't know since probably 15 minutes after it came out, but it's only got 3 maps. I'm just gonna make that up.
There's 5 maps in Valorant. You know what?
Everyone loves Elden Ring. How many maps are in that? 1. Shut up. You just
shut up, you idiot.
You're just complaining about garbage. There's 1 map in it.
Valorant has 5 maps. Be grateful.
But yeah, look, you should be saying thank you to the devs.
Oh, you can be go play Fortnite and talk to me about maps, all right?
How many maps is there in Fortnite that you can play right now? 1. Well, it's better than that, isn't it? Isn't it?
You're spoiled.
All right, here's Irish. Irish is a good egg. This is great because I'm reading out like the people who I'm friends with going, oh, fuck. RNG progression is bad. Give us drop protection and ways to target specific pinnacle drops, or better yet, remove power level and let us select difficulty like legendary story. All challenges should be tracked at season start. I don't know what that means. Repeating vendor resets each season isn't fun.
Listen here. if we got rid of RNG and you could actually get the gear that you wanted and you were rewarded proportionally for the time you invested.
Everyone would play Destiny for 20 minutes a season.
You would realize how pathetic your life is. It's doing you a favor by keeping you playing the game, taking your mind off your life.
I think we've peaked with this segment. I think this is gonna become a notorious thing we wheel out anytime we're forced to do a Friday night episode.
It's true, but he shouldn't say it. This is the Bing Bong Your Opinion's Wrong segment.
Hang on. Let's just we'll move it to the next one because I feel bad. We just want to move away from Orish's comment as quickly as possible so we stop hurting people that I like. Bosley, I like Bosley as well. Echoing on Mylan Games.
Yeah, hold on. This wasn't directed at Irish. This is directed at the community.
Yeah. It just through Irish's tweet.
But
she was like the commune.
The lightning post.
So the lightning went through Irish and into the community of Mylan's scathing garbage. Very good. Echoing Mylan Games.
That did sound really mean. Honestly.
Yeah, look. Just spoiler alert. We don't really mean this stuff. It's fine. This is kind of just us. We're having a laugh. And I mean, I guess if someone clips it out of context, we're going to look like absolute fuckwits. But
yeah,
you live and learn.
That's life.
That's life. It's about time Matt got cancelled, to be honest. We tried it once already this week. This is my subtle plan to get it done this time. Right. Echoing Mylan Games about power level being removed for full-time contest mode. It's a job now? Full-time contest mode type leveling that's a huge sentence, Boz. Jesus Christ. Where the build matters, not the number. So much good hard content, i.e. 1575 or higher, locked behind the fact that you have to get to the pinnacle grind and be a bounty goblin.
I never said that. I deny it. I think power level's perfect. I think you should, if you are not dedicated to the game, you don't deserve the loot. What is this, fucking participation rewards? Every kid gets a trophy? No, this is Destiny. You don't put the time in every week to get your pinnacles. You don't have 3 characters. Too bad. Call the ambulance, all right?
I don't have anything to add. That was fucking great. The ambulance. I haven't heard that since about 2006 when my uncle used to give it to my nephew. Who's been so very toxic, Matthew. Righto. PD, paper display. What would people do if they didn't have to grind power level? I personally would see and do less in the game, missing experiences in the majority of the environments. And that's what it's about, right? Experiences. So here we've got one in favor of the grind.
Now it needs to go the opposite
Yeah,
way.
exactly. I think that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. The only thing motivating you to go and check out the game is the fact that you're chasing arbitrary numbers. Go and do that in your fucking bank account and get a job. This is an awful idea.
You want to see flashing lights and numbers go brr? Go to the casino, put some money into some slots machines.
And play the pokies. Watch it go down. Fucking hell. You want to see some flashing lights? Go rob a service station.
Hold on. Do you reckon we're going to have an audience left after all this?
I don't know. Like, chat, if you're in chat, you're enjoying this. If you're listening to it on YouTube or on whatever podcast player you are listening to this, if you're enjoying this and you think it's, you're getting something out of it. Like, for me, this is like catharsis. Like, it's not about what you're saying. It's about getting the emotions out.
Yeah.
Mofo says it's best segment ever, which probably means it's fucking garbage. He hangs around my stream. He's got shit taste. All right, Oliver Q. Rating is getting less enjoyable / accessible since revive tokens, champions, and complicated mechanics.
Look, this is another participation reward person. These bloody, I don't know if they've got kids, but I'm going to hypothetically say they coach a soccer team and they give a trophy to every kid that shows up and plays soccer on a Saturday. Even if they don't go to training and they don't win the match, they pat them on the back and say, good job, Timmy, you fucking got the ball once. No, you should be in pain when you do raids. Pain. You're not there for the enjoyment. You're there for the loot. It should be boring. It should be painful. You put the time in, you get the reward.
It should be boring. This recreational activity should be boring.
What was the question?
For some reason, I just circled back to you talking about doing jiu-jitsu on children, and I'm like, this is Just Matt at training beating the shit out of actual kids like on Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
All right, the Monkey King. PvE and PvP should be wholly separate in terms of progression, loot, and loadouts, with some crossover for modes such as Iron Banner and Trials, to make these modes more unique in this case. I want to go and farm a gun in PvE to use in PvP, because otherwise I wouldn't play PvE at all. The end. The only reason I go and seek out any particular weapon is so that I can take it into PvP and shoot you in the face with it. That's it. That's my sole motivation.
This is true. What was the question again? What was the hot take again?
That they should be wholly separate. That we should have preset loadouts for PvP, and that maybe we could have like Iron Banner and Trials be the only things that sort of you can bring your weapons into. For our audio listeners, Matt's just pulled a face like he smelled a really bad fart. And it surprised him. I think that's quite reaction enough.
Right. Yeah, I got nothing. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
That's
blank,
fine.
That one. Tyler says, champions ruined PvE and have been used as a cop-out for actual fun design in endgame content since the day they were introduced. I think champions are great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think champions at a level of team coordination that no other content could give you. I think they're perfectly balanced and fair with their health regeneration, where they spawn and when they land. I think that you need to learn the tactics and skill in the map design so you're standing in the correct place when you're doing GMs, right? It's about knowledge. I'm sorry you want to play Call of Duty and slide shotgun everyone, but that's ain't this game. Sit at the back of the map with a scouty and do your job.
Chip. I think Captain Quick in our chat on the stream has raised a very valid point. We need to put champions in PvP. I think that's a great idea. I think it's a great. You should have to defeat one to capture a control point.
Gambit. It would probably improve Gambit.
Yeah. I think. Just get on with it. Just fucking kill them. It's not that hard. I mean, you've heard Matt's lock and key fucking description of how it works.
I never did that.
Yeah, no, look, I mean, it's as easy as opening a fucking door. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Can you get in your house? Well, then you can defeat champions, right?
Don't you have keys, kids?
Yeah. If you don't have keys, it's because you can't be trusted. Or you're dumb. Anyway, one way or the other. Right. Keith? What's Keith got to say? Good name, Keith. Good, strong name. Bring the master difficulty to older raids like Deepstone, Last Wish, and Garden to get adept versions of those guns. Hell, I would be content with getting the spoils chest and at the end of the raids. So bringing them up to par difficulty-wise and having, adept versions of the guns that we don't currently have, I think is the premise here. Awful idea.
Master versions of old
Deepstone Grit. No, bring them up to modern difficulty. Last Wish. I don't want to have to do with.
Does Keith know he needs to have some friends to do those, or what?
Like that. That was a different tact. It wasn't even attacking.
I know. I couldn't. I had to go for Keith's neck because I couldn't think of any rebuttal to that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Look,
because if
you can't attack the idea, the internet has taught us. Attack the person. That's it. Go for the throat. Just scare them out of responding. That's the best way. Aaron Kill says Gambit is better than PvP. What an idiot. Yeah, true. Yep. Gambit's in a great spot right now. Anyone who says otherwise is just a coward. Dadvice Gaming. There should never be a Destiny 3. And if content vaulting is the price we pay to prevent that, I'll pay it. Although losing Presage so soon was not the right goal. Starting all over again would be so much worse compared to moving to D2 from D1. All I'm seeing here is a fucking bit of laziness. Dadvice, if that is your real name. It's probably not.
Look,
What?
they
I
want
would
to live in
relish.
the past.
I would
They wanna live in
relish.
the past.
I would relish the opportunity to just have my entire slate wiped clean and start again.
Yep. Destroy the tower 2.0.
You blow it
Wipe the
up.
vault.
Yep.
Yeah. Look,
Blow up
you're living
everyone's
in the
vault.
past. What's the name? What's the Twitter name?
What? Way
Who
back.
asked the question?
Dad Vice Gaming.
Dad, look, you're living in the past. When your kids stop playing with the toys, what do? You chuck them out. You haven't used them in 6 months. You haven't got back there. No one's doing that activity.
Whatever you do, you don't put them on a shelf behind you in your stream room. That would be real weird.
There's not even a story for Presage. No one pays attention to that dog shit. All the scannables and all this implications with Mars and Callus. Who gives a fuck? When Callus comes back in, you'll get an update. You'll probably get an ink blot cutscene. It'll bring you up to speed.
It'll bring you up to speed.
Why do you need it?
If not, seek out a law tuber, right? Just Matt will tell you what you need to know. You don't need to think for yourself. It's fine.
Get on TikTok.
You get on TikTok.
Post
Number one
content.
law dude on TikTok. Law master.
Why would you want to do Presage when you've got PvP and Gambit right now?
And Gambit.
Challenge yourself. Do something actually worth your time.
Gandalf Greenleaf. Saint is better off without Osiris. Fucking hell. Like, I was looking for opinions about the game, not like Destiny maths.
He's actually not wrong.
I mean, he probably is.
Better.
Osiris, Saint is very
Osiris seems like a selfish piece of shit.
Yeah. And they're like one of those couples that you're like, oh, really? You know, whenever they come over for dinner, you know, Saint's like the one that you really want to invite over, right? But Osiris is kind of like, you know, that they're going to be a bit of a grump.
Yeah, like if Saint went to the bathroom, you're like, oh fuck, I'm just with Osiris. I got to talk to Osiris now. Yeah.
Anyway,
you know what I've noticed? When we get the correct hot take, we can obviously have a rebuttal. But when we get the incorrect hot take, we like...
Yeah, we agree with it. Yeah. I think that's fun. Because, I mean, anyone who's just coming to this podcast is like now is going to be like, these guys are fucking morons. What the fuck?
It's backwards.
It's backwards day.
Upside down.
Mikey says PvP should have its own game or system. Own game or system. What the fuck? Have its own
like
separate armor and weapons to go with it.
PvP.
What?
Like you boot up Destiny PvPs in a different game.
Oh, well, yeah, but it should have its own separate armor and weapons.
Yes.
You could have weapons which helps with balancing the game. What? Icarus Dash and Dead Man's Tale were nerfed over PvP. Right, yeah. Yeah, I think this is a great idea, and what we should do as well is have like NFT armor that you can buy in the like PvE Destiny that then you can use in the PvP Destiny, but it's made in Unreal Engine and not the Destiny engine. It's just, but it'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be excellent. Mike Shinoda will fucking be the creative director of it. It'll be really good.
Hey, did you see what was that game that had the NFTs that Ubisoft won? Ghost Recon?
They've sunk it already. Did they actually sell like NFTs already for that?
Yeah, and people gotta get back out of it because no one's fucking buying them.
That's evil. Like, I would have thought they would have at least waited until the game fucking launched. Anyway, fuck Ubisoft.
No, it's old Ghost Recon, right?
Oh, I thought it was like a forthcoming one, wasn't it?
Oh, anyway, I don't know. Maybe it was.
I don't know. I saw a tweet about it and thought that's something I don't ever have to worry about. Chuck the Slice says Iron Banner is the best Crucible activity. True.
Look, the only reason Chuck likes doing Iron Banner is because he's got to his pinnacles before everyone else, and it's just slapping absolute blueberries that didn't realize power level was engaged.
Yeah. Hearing
Saladin scream over the comms.
Beautiful.
Classic power trip.
Yeah. Chuck the Slice is, not a man who wields great power in real life. Therefore,
little cousin of Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, Kimbo's cousin. Yeah,
or Chuck Norris. One of them.
Maybe Chuck Norris's nephew. Not Chuck Norris, Chuck the Slot. Fuck. All right. Either way, two people who would kick the living shit out of the pair of us. So we should probably just tread lightly and back out of this. Uncle Fenris reiterates the completely separate PvE and PvP bad idea that we've heard 3 times already. Light that on fire. It's terrible. Paladin Rider. The pinnacle cap is an artificial grind and it only hurts players who want to do endgame content but are unable to commit the time. I've never met anyone like that can't get to the level. It's very easy. Just do it. There's certainly no one on this podcast that isn't unable to do Grandmasters and stuff. That's for sure.
You need to have a really good, long, hard think about your life and what brings you enjoyment. And if you are really a proper gamer, you'll put the time in. And if you don't want to put the time in, you want to get given, look, guess what? You not only cheated the game, you've cheated yourself.
Yep. You died. Right, look, I'm gonna forgo any question, any like responses that are like small fucking short novels. All right, like I love you dearly, and I appreciate you for fucking taking the time to write all that shit. But I ain't reading that. I'm happy for you. Or sorry.
Do you reckon people will be angry at us? I'm so big concerned I went too hard.
Matt, at this point, I don't care. Like, what are they? What's gonna happen?
Well,
someone's gonna be like, "You were really fucking mean," and I'll be like, "It was a fucking joke. Get over it." Like,
no, but is Will Smith gonna come slap me?
I mean, it'd be good for like viewership on the podcast.
Yeah, it would be.
I'd let him come in here and kick me in the head. I'd make a fucking fortune out of it. Just getting booted by the Fresh Prince. Sign me up.
Yeah, right.
My kids would never have to worry about cash again. All right, so Shan says...
hold on. Is Sovereign's in chat? Is Sovereign on there?
Sovereign's... I don't know. I've not got there yet, so I'm just scrolling down. Well, we'll get there, all right? I'm going to paraphrase, right? If I see long ones, I'm going to quickly read them. Valor Smith will stomp. Yeah, the Smith stomp. All right. Where are we? Jesus. Shan says, Gambit isn't an objectively bad game mode. With the new update, games are still very fast, and now it's a lot harder for one-sided matches to occur. Well, we talked about that earlier, and that's wrong, because people just cook the books on the fucking invasion system to, do that. Right. I'm also sorry if you expected that I'd read out all of your stuff. I feel kind of bad. Like, I feel worse about that than I do just ripping on everyone.
Yeah, true.
Because I know that, you took the time and effort to respond. Christian Barton says, for PvP, changing weapon on macro level, auto to pulse to hand, etc. What? Is seen as attacking the norm. That doesn't look. I'm sure that.
Wait, it's about auto fire.
Changing weapon on the macro level.
Macro level.
I think
the archetype. Like the archetype.
I think we're talking like, broad sweeping changes to archetypes and stuff like that.
Yeah. What do they want with it? They want to do more or less?
I think they want less of that and more just like aggressive changes to shake shit up. Fine, I'll allow it. I don't know. My brain's turning into a potato. I'm doing my best. Fucking
yeah. Look, the cocktails hit me hard. I was like, you know what?
Yeah, we're getting a bit belligerent. Hieronymus Kosh, another person who I like. Hot take. Hot takes foster unhelpful negativity, particularly in gaming spaces. Rather than providing constructive criticism, people use it more as an opportunity to be edgy and controversial for shits and giggles. That's ridiculous.
That's this whole segment.
That's ridiculous. No one would ever do that. What are you talking about?
Oh, what a fun dude. How many parties did he get invited to?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a hot take or if that was serious or not serious. I
don't know. We don't have the context. I assume he's serious. Like reading some of these hot takes, they're just fucking shitty. Subsistent Sasquatch, great name. I like that. Says nuke the tower and our inventory vaults again. Full reset. I'm with it. Just give me the Elmo, let it burn. I know I'm meant to be arguing with all of these, but that's fucking great.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. The only reason you want to nuke it is because you got nothing to lose because you're not committed to the game. It's simple as that. Yeah, you got nothing to lose. Unlike me, who's got heaps of golf balls, masterworked items, adept items, triumphs coming at the wazoo. I've got something to lose.
It's true. You're an alpha gamer. That's for sure. Bora Yagilmi says Bungie as a company seems really inefficient given their current size, funding, and talent. This may be related or unrelated, but this person has an anime avatar. I don't think we really need to discuss it any further than that.
No.
Do you reckon this anime avatar individual is a paragon of business that we just don't know about? He's like fucking...
Well, listen here.
Runs a Fortune 500 company or Fortune...
Inefficient. How much do they get bought out by Sony for?
It's pretty efficient.
Well, who cares about efficiency if you're making billions?
Fucking, let's go. Yeah, what are we worried about? You don't even have to make good stuff for people to be fucking paying for it.
Dude,
I mean, look at the Halo TV show.
What other game has been going for 8 years with this population base?
Exactly. Probably WoW, I suppose, but I'm not.
But even that,
I'm not really sure.
It's on its
last
legs.
Like anytime, like I'm going to offend someone saying this. Every time I see someone playing WoW, like watch someone, I feel like someone's shit into my eyeballs with how bad it looks. So I don't know how anyone plays it at all.
GTA is good example.
True. I mean, I'm not going to shit on that because we were talking up Hutto earlier and that's his bread and butter. So GTA is good. We'll allow it just for today. Here we go. Here we are. Jeff Herb says, the community, I don't know where this is going, do not like and/or baby rage at hard content because they do not actually understand how to play Destiny 2 PvE. This man is obviously the Giga Chad. It's one of his alts.
You're right. The reason why we don't understand how to play PvE is because we're too busy drowning in the money we earn at our real jobs.
I didn't know where you were going with that, and I like it. I'll pay it. Olive.
I mean...
Olive says, Osiris and Saint 14 wasn't a retcon. It was a slow burn. I don't think a relationship that unhealthy for Saint could be a retcon. I think it's been there since the start, and it was always going to come to prominence. Thinking of you, Saint. Anything you'd like to say about that? Nothing?
I don't quite get the question. Saint
was a statement. It's just a statement. Osiris and Saint wasn't a retcon, implying that like they were not together originally when they were.
Oh, it was a slow burn?
It was a slow burn. It's like it's always been there. Which,
mate,
how will we know?
If you saw Saint and Osiris in the bedroom, you wouldn't call it a slow burn, that's for sure.
That's hot. That's hot. Saints Workshop says, PvP wouldn't be so bad if so many players didn't boil down to being the most obnoxious forms of themselves as soon as they lose to something they don't like, etc. People saying bows are OP just because they lost to a decent bow user. That's wrong.
This is the kind of vindictive nature we need. This is good. Yes,
yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, but it's completely wrong because anything that I don't like is inherently bad. So, and I'm sure that the same goes for... I am the litmus test of what is tasteful to use in PvP and Destiny, and I don't like bows.
Yeah,
I was just going to say
honestly, you shouldn't be using weapons that give you an advantage in PvP.
No, you should be honourable.
You should curtsy, bow, doff, me lords, as you enter battle.
Yep.
And agree upon loadouts like what the skirmishes.
I think you should load into every game and assume it's slappers only until proven otherwise.
Yep. No exotics.
That's what I do.
Nothing.
That's what I do. Chris the Gamer, remove power level. That's basically the gist of it. I'm not going to read all of it because we've done it 4 times before already. But it's a terrible idea. We should keep power level forever. The end.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're going to realize how hollow and empty life is.
Yeah. Yeah. You do not need that mirror held up to your face.
You don't want to put down Destiny and look around your room.
That's it. Because you might actually have to clean the joint up and start putting some fucking Starbucks cups in the bin, you slob.
Stay in the online world. Yep. Pinnacles are saving you right now.
Yeah, from misery. From IRL misery. That's what you want. Randy Rivers says, as long as you don't talk about fucking Elden Ring.
Hey, listen here.
Sorry,
if you want to play if you want to play an actual, what's his name?
Randy's been a viewer of ours for a very long time, so I don't think we can hurt his feelings. I feel
Randy,
like
if you want to play an actual proper gamer game that doesn't hold your hand and is challenging, thoughtful, and God forbid actually fun, you would understand that Elden Ring is that game.
It's true. And you know what? Only one map. You only have to learn one map. How good. You only have to download one map. It respects your hard drive space. That's what you want. Zero Plan. We're getting towards the end here, Matt. We've actually made our way through it. I'm worried that this segment will become popular and people will want to be involved in it more and that it will become unmanageable.
True.
Yes. I fear this. Zero Plan says he's got 2, right? He's got a double-barreled one. I'm going to tolerate that because it's one that we haven't seen before. Menagerie is the most overhyped, rose-tinted bullshit season I've ever seen.
I mean, imagine making a game type that sounds like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Yep.
Who can say that word?
I said it just fine before, but now if I concentrated, I'll almost certainly butcher it. So I'm just going to leave Menagerie alone. I think anything with a confusing name is bad. So Menagerie, obviously, in the bin.
Yeah.
Part 2 of Zero, and he goes pretty hard. The PvP community, in brackets, with a few outliers, will never be happy ever. How do I know? Simple. I used to be a Dredgen main. Get your PvP jollies somewhere else and quit your constant state of whining.
Look, the whole anger with PvP thing is all a ruse. It's all fake news.
Yeah.
Okay? PvP angry people are content creators. Drama creates views, which creates ad revenue, which creates sponsors, which creates the monies. Okay? They want it to be in this state. Do not be confused by PvP content creators.
Exactly. Because if they can't complain, they will have absolutely nothing to say. I mean, they can't contribute to your life positively. I can assure you of that. So they can't be negative. They've got nothing to say whatsoever. Bungie knows this.
Have you ever watched the PvP stream before?
Thinking about SAS. Right now.
What are they going to talk about?
Fucking, I don't know, probably anime or some shit. Like, really. If it was SAS, he'd talk about Daft Punk again. Yeah, I love him. He just... All right, Sovereign. Last but not least, you've been in the whole fucking time. I respect the shit out of that. Gambit is a good game mode. Wrong. Heavy isn't too much of a problem. Wrong. I find more use with a scout rifle than with a tracking rocket launcher. Wrong. You're playing it wrong. That's why. You're going in there with too much integrity. You should be loading up Gambit, trying to cheese people out of victory. That's what I say.
This dude emotes before attacking. Just to, like Elden Ring. Just let people know dominance. I'm here for a duel. And then he uses a scout rifle rather than Gallahorn. You know why he probably doesn't use Gallahorn? Doesn't even have it. Can't do grasp of avarice.
I will willingly defend this on Discord. We don't need any wars today. Tweet 2 of Sovereign's War and Peace novel epic. PvP matchmaking isn't imbalanced, just less balanced. It's rocky at best, but it's not off a cliff. It's like
Do you know why? I think
sentence.
Sovereign's in that low bracket where there's heaps of people.
What do you mean? So you're shitting on someone's skill. So is that what?
Yeah, like when you're in that low bracket, you've got more people to match with, so it doesn't feel that bad. But when you actually develop a skill set,
Look, I'm going to open this up. I wasn't intending on doing this, but given Sovereign's, that's a fucking wrong button. There we go. Look, Sovereign's in chat, having a good time. So if you've been listening to this and you've been getting, sand in your nethers and a bit upset. This is a fucking joke. You can calm
welcome
down
to Australia.
Welcome
this is how we
Australia,
talk to
mate.
each other.
This is basically our life. Connection-based is better than skill-based matchmaking. That's basically like saying if you look up at night, you will probably see a moon. That's just that air. You think that's air you're breathing now? And guess what? It is just air. Pretty cool. We're in a lull in the season, and it's more imbalanced than it normally would be. In reality, most people are good enough to hold their own against most players, and anyone complaining about imbalance now any more than they did last year is just rehashing what they said then. It's kind of leveraging off your point, Matt, without even knowing it, that everyone's just in one big sandwich bracket, getting unhappy about it. Just get even better than you are, and you won't have to worry about it.
They're saying the same things because nothing's changed.
Yep.
Right?
Touched on this. Just want to have a sook.
Yeah. They're not having a sook. Incorrect. They're giving very constructive feedback from their highly skilled gamer professional lives. And even though they've never touched game development.
Or a woman.
They know what makes a good game. And so they give that advice once.
You're saying it's like an innate ability. Innate.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a superpower.
Video games savants.
It's basically like video game savants.
Yeah.
It is very much like that.
Well, I wish them all the best. That's what I've got to say about them. You complain up a storm, and more power to you. Do you think this was a worthwhile exercise? We're at the end now. We can sort of.
I honestly think it's going to be a hindsight to see if we get clips and taken out of context and cancelled, or if people respond to it.
It'd make for an interesting week.
we went pretty hard, but people need to understand.
It's out of love.
It's out of love. It was playing devil's advocate, and to be honest, the satire of it really draws forth our actual opinion.
Underneath all of this, we are black-hearted mongrel people, right? We think horrible things about everything all the time, and this is just us letting it out for one little moment of sunshine. All right.
I will say as a disclaimer, because though we did target some people specifically,
we love you and we know you can handle it.
We know you can handle it. And the only reason, put it this way, if you got a personal attack today, it was because we couldn't disagree with what you said.
Yeah.
So we went after you. Okay.
That's it.
That's how the Destiny community rolls. Yes.
Yep. That's the sad reality of basically the way we filled in nearly 50 minutes of this podcast. So, who says you can't make something out of nothing?
Look, it was the most enjoyable Twitter. Don't tell DCP. It was the most enjoyable Twitter questions I've had.
Well, it's not questions. So this is where it differs, because DCP is ask a question. This is make a statement. And we'll question everything about
these
your
statements,
life.
right? I feel like we've done it once. So what would we get next? It would be the same stuff.
Probably. We're gonna have to think of something else. We're not gonna do it every week. Fucking hell. It's only when Destiny... Oh, we might be doing it every week with Destiny the way it is.
I do like Bing Bong your opinion. You know what it should... Maybe it should be Bing Bong your TWAB opinions wrong.
Or just... maybe we just dial down on one opinion instead of just attacking the entire fucking universe for half an hour or 40 minutes or whatever. Maybe we just need to find... Maybe we need to get people to submit one red hot fucking steaming shit of an opinion. and we can just...
Oh, yeah, true.
Obliterate it with great force from on high.
True.
We can be the voice of the people, which is a terrifying prospect for the people, I assume. All right, I'm fucking knackered. I'm gonna go get a beer. What are you doing? Are we done here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go have dinner. I haven't had dinner yet.
Well, what time is it for you?
7:30.
There you go.
Make a cocktail, have a beer. Oh, not a beer. Make a cocktail, have a dinner.
Make a cocktail, have a beer. Yeah, double barrel Milan. Let's fucking go. All right, we'll see you next week. And yeah, please just if you've got anything to say about our stupid shit today, go for it in the comments or whatever, or tweet us or anything, because it's we'd have a bit of fun. And if you want to trigger people by clipping it out of context and posting it on the internet, I'd ask you just make sure that you let us know so that we can clear it up after the fact if it gets bad. Okay. We'll send in Samuel L. Jackson when he's the cleaner to clean up dead bodies. That'll be what'll happen. All right, rock and roll. Maddie, any closing comments? Anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, the thing I like to say is whoever that person was that bashed Elden Ring, get him out. Give him a ban.
It wasn't in chat. It's just
I don't care. Give him a ban.
Block them on Twitter.
Block him on Twitter. Fuck that dude.
I like Randy though. Randy's
it's a good name.
Yeah.
Good name.
Yeah,
All right.
I like Randy. No, all right. No, we're out of here. Get fucked. See you
Bye-bye.
next week. Bye.